All right, it is Tuesday, and we are talking trivia.
We are talking Trivia Tuesday because we have a lot of rainfall coming in.
Timely.
So today's question has to do with rainfall here. And for these records that go all the way back over 100 years, today my question is, what is the most rain that we've had here at BWI in a single day? So your top option, we're talking over a half foot at 6.3 inches, 3.9, 17.9, or 2.94 inches. And you know what? It is actually going to be answer A, 6.3 inches. And it wasn't that long ago, August 12th, 2014, so about 11 years ago. That was a soaker that day, August 12th. So we're not looking at anything of that nature, but we got lots of rainfall heading our way. And take a look at this, a big old slug of moisture off towards Charleston. That's going to be pushing off to the northeast. And, well, you guessed it, that's our problem here going into tonight. Here's the timing, though. I'm thinking about a 12-hour window of rain, 9 p.m. tonight until 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's easy enough to remember. We're also going to be looking at the potential of upwards of 3/4 of an inch of rain, depending on where you live. If you're down in Stevensville, Easton, we're talking 3/4 of an inch. If you're up towards Westminster, maybe only 1/4 of an inch. Winds, though, as strong as 25, possibly 30 miles per hour. And you can see that sliding on through. So again, most of the moisture will be out ahead of the front. And then take a look at that north wind behind the front. And then you push the clouds away. Here comes that north wind. Life is going to be great on Thursday, I promise you, because we have Canadian high pressure, and that is going to change our world. It gets rid of the humidity. Things are going to be great out there. Okay, let's talk about tonight, though. At 8 o'clock, you can see that we're tracking showers already out towards Frederick County. All my friends up there in Thurmont getting some showers off towards Parkton. That's going to be sliding off to the east. And then here comes round number 2. 3 o'clock in the morning. Down towards Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, getting in on some heavy rainfall. This is why these areas get in on the bulk of the rain. Now, if your morning commute is going to be, let's say, after 7 o'clock in the morning, you're actually looking pretty good tomorrow. But if you're going to be an early riser, you might want to give yourself a few extra minutes because it will be raining quite heavily out there. Wind gusts over the next 12 hours. By 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're looking at winds up to around 30 miles per hour. So very blustery as we head throughout the wee hours of the day as we have that south wind really pumping in those strong winds. Your 7-day forecast shows that we're looking at a few clouds, much cooler. Look at Thursday morning, Friday morning. Temperatures dropping down to the middle 40s. Very chilly out there. Things are going to be a little bit iffy on Sunday, watching a potential coastal storm. We'll talk more about that coming up in the 7 o'clock hour.